So the next question is, how can students opt in or out of the health plan?
Okay, that's a really good question. A lot of these answers are a website.
Yes.
Given that we're in 2020, everything is obviously technology based for students. So I want students to know that the easiest thing for them to do to opt out or enroll members into their plan is to go to www.studentcare.ca. And at that point, you will select the option for the MSA. And if it's okay with you, maybe I should just actually share my screen for a second to show what that looks like. So I'm just going to go and share my screen. Let's hope I share the right one. And I think if I get a thumbs up, we're seeing it.
We're good.
So this is the main page where you see studentcare.ca. And right here, all you need to do is type in the name of your student association. And I'm just going to type in MSA, right here, MSA. And it's going to bring up Mohawk College. Super simple. You're going to click on that, and this is where you're going to find all of your information. But specifically, if you're looking to opt out and enroll, you just have to scroll down to this coverage section right here. You see change of coverage period, opt-outs, self-enrollments, and family enrollments. So simply, if you just click on one of those options, you'll be able to access your site. Oops, I clicked on the wrong one. So let's say you just want to go to opt-out. You just click opt-out, and then just go to opt out now right here. And it's just going to take you to this change of coverage manager. And since your opt out begins, as you can see here, on September 9th, this page, this portal will be open for you to log in using your student ID and birth date. And you'll be able to log into this system live. You'll be able to opt out live, and you will be able to enroll your family members also live at that particular point. The best way to do it.
Awesome, thank you. So I was speaking with Scott earlier in the COVID times, and they had said that they can email service@studentcare.net. Is that still a thing?
Yeah, so if we want to go and talk about that for sure. So I'm going to share my screen again. So if we go to the website, which is always studentcare.ca, and then obviously you select Mohawk College or MSA as your school, there's always an About Us and a Contact Us here section. So one of the ways, if you click Contact here, you can actually see that you can call our care center at this number that I'm highlighting right here. And you can also submit a claim request through this the service form that's right here by filling out your student number. And you can also live chat. So if you want to email service at Student Care, you can, but there's even faster ways to get a response, which is by clicking chat now to have a live chat with someone or calling the member service center. But if students want to email, yeah, you can always also do that.
So question number 2 is, what are the steps that students should go through when booking an appointment with a healthcare provider just to ensure that they're getting coverage?
Okay, that's a really good question, Danielle. One of the things that I think is most important is right now in COVID times or non-COVID times, we have resources for students to utilize. So on campus, if you are in the hybrid model and you happen to be there and things are open, there will be one day access to our MSA office, which is located just across the ways from the MSA office in the G Wing, I believe it is. And students can always go and talk to Neil there whenever it's safe to open, and we'll post that online. But for right now, there's a member services center that they can access by finding the number on the Student Care website. And the first thing I would like students to do is always to check that they're actually covered by the plan. That's really important, because if you know that you're covered and you know that you're eligible, then you also know that your claims will actually be paid and compensated. So that's the always first step before going to see a practitioner, is to confirm your eligibility and your billing, and that you're actually active with the insurer, which you can do by calling the member services number, which I can give you later. I'll bring it up on the screen so everyone can see where to access it. At that point in time, it really depends on what type of services they're looking for. So if you want to get prescription drug coverage, for example, and you are covered and you confirmed your eligibility, you can actually go to any a pharmacy in Canada. So whether you go to Shoppers or Rexall or Costco or Walmart, basically you can go to any provider to get that kind of coverage. And it's the same for the other services that are covered under the plan. Again, once you go to the website and you see under paramedical practitioners, you have coverage for like a physio or massage therapist. You can also see any of those practitioners in Canada. But I'm going to talk about the networks a little bit later, which are some practitioners that work with Student Care that actually lower the cost of services for your members. And that's also really easy to find online, especially guys, since we're all in COVID. The best resource is to get onto the website, and then for you to find out all your specific benefits, and then to hit up those network practitioners, because they will give you the most bang for your coverage and savings, if that makes sense.
Yes.